Well, there's a bit of a story. Rocket's a little boy, likes to dress up in a little dragon suit and other silly little outfits. And he has a giant robot that hangs around with him and looks after him. He's a bit of a protector. They live in an infinite universe and they're surrounded by different characters which kind of represent different elements of Rocket's own personality. The robot plugs into the mains to recharge, which is called plugs. He's really his sort of guardian and protector. It kind of comes from my own relationship with my father from when I was younger and how it was turbulent in places, so it sorted itself out towards him. All the other different characters around Rocket are different sort of facets of his personality. So the work, in essence, is about relationships, although it's just portrayed in a sort of illustrative cartoon, so it makes it much more approachable for people to get involved with. I actually have a bit of an issue where in order to sleep I have to draw, so I just sort of empty my head constantly throughout the week into a sketchbook. Easily get through a sketchbook a week. And I've got mountains of them at home now. It's quite ridiculous, taking up too much space. But I need to invent new characters constantly. So yeah, it's building. It's a universe now. Social media has played a huge part in what's been going on for me. It's a new facet to graffiti and street art. It's not something that we used to have back in the 80s, obviously. And I've been very, very lucky that I actually get followed around by some very good photographers who then go on and promote me online over a period of weeks after I've actually done a wall piece. This painting represents quite a lot to me. It's sort of an amalgamation of my graffiti world meets my fine art training. I went to art college in Nottingham, so I used an awful lot of oil paints and things back those days. So it's a mixture of oil paints and spray paint. There's an awful lot of symbolism in there as well. It's to do with noir, my friend Glyn, he's recently got out of prison for painting trains, a crime that caught up with him from an awful long time ago. And he's quite happy to have got that done, but it's full of symbolism. So we have his name painted in bubble writing at the back, a traditional form of graffiti. There's a toy train in there just to sort of play on some slang that comes within the graffiti world. There's 5 different characters. Me kind of the elephant in the room because I was the one who painted it. And Glenn's really into sort of his planes and he was going to be set free at the end of it, so he's taking his mask off and he's flying away, whereas the rest of us are still hiding their identities. And he said that. Elephant in the room, I'm on film.